Undermine deserves better. Gallywix has got to go. Who's with me?
All right. I'm busy. Meaning, if I'm here with you, something more lucrative isn't being done. So, what is it you want?
I'll tell you what we want, Gallywix. We've had enough of your meddling. And you as boss. We want a new deal.
Hear that, Ugg? A new deal. And you all feel the same way, huh? You, Revelgaz? Nikki? Noggin Fogger?
No. Marin.
No? So really, it's just you. Laszlo Overbite. Just a little guy from my former operation a long time ago. Gazlo put you up to this. That dirty, stinking rat! I'd ask you to stick around, but we got real business. You understand? Ugh, show our guest out. Meeting adjourned.
I see you are already making good use of the black blood.
Xal'atath, nice to see you. What brings you here?
It has been some time. Is everything proceeding as planned?
The repairs have been more challenging than expected. The costs alone
Are irrelevant.
Of course. I just need more time.
Do not disappoint me.
Don't you worry. I won't.
Hello everybody, my name is Talara and I'd like to welcome you to our ongoing Let's Play series of the newest World of Warcraft expansion, The War Within. If you're new around here, essentially what we've done is, ever since the release of expansion number 11, The War Within, we've been treating it like a typical Let's Play series, focusing on world exploration and questing. We worked our way all through the expansion, and now it is time for the first major content update. Welcome to 11.1, Undermine. If you need a quick refresher about where we left off, the main expansion had us traveling through this brand new zone, the Isle of Dornegal, as we chased after a shadowy figure named Xal'atath. After we defeated her, she did unfortunately manage to slip out of our grasp, but in the wake of the relative quiet in Kaz Algar, our friend Illyria still seemed troubled. Amidst the battle between our forces and the Nerubians, Illyria saw veins of darkness bubbling beneath the surface, and it was something not entirely from Xal'atath. She sent us to investigate, and that's the last major content update we've had in The War Within. At the end of the quest chain that involved some of our new friends, Orwenia and the Hanan, we managed to find out that the goblins are up to no good. Specifically, an old goblin that we haven't seen in a very long time. That's right, Gallywix is coming back. Gallywix is the Bilgewater's, or was the Bilgewater trade prince prior to Gazlo. He was an awful guy, honestly. There's no other way to put it. Gallywix just sucked. And we haven't seen him in many expansions. However, he is back. He fled the Horde after the Fourth War, but however, it appears that he is back. He has amassed some wealth and power behind the scenes, and is now expanding his operations into Khaz-Algar. We found out that he's been drilling some tunnels deep underground here, and has come across some of this mysterious substance, this black blood. We didn't find many answers during our last story quests, and we kind of had to leave it for now. But with the release of Undermine, the story is going to pick up right where we left off with those the goblin mining tunnels. We're going to learn more about the goblins themselves, more about the black blood, and a conspiracy that is going to lead us into the heart of the goblin city, Undermine. I'm so excited that we finally get to visit the capital of the Goblins' trade empire. As a primarily Alliance player over the years, I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the Goblins other than that they're silly, funny, often scheming, and very much into blowing stuff up. So I can't wait to follow Gallywix and Xal'atath down into the sprawling streets of Undermine and figure out more about what's going on down there. So in order to start the newest content update, patch 11.1, we need to go find Gazlowe at the blasted hole in Opportunity Point. We got a message from Gazlowe. He said, "There you are, Tarala. Have you heard the latest news? There's a big hole blown in the side of the mountain out by Opportunity Point in the Ringing Deeps. There were opportunistic folks taking it over, and now there's even more. We'd better hurry over there." So that's what we have to do. Time to head down into the Ringing Deeps and meet up with Gazlowe. So as I am recording this video, the date is February 26th, 2025, meaning this is the very first full day that patch 11.1 has been available to the public. Meaning I presume a lot of these quest givers are going to be absolutely packed with people. We'll do our best to navigate. And here is the tunnel that we heard about. Yeah, this is a huge tunnel, and look, there are opportunistic prospectors everywhere. There's someone named Biff here.
I gotta reward the effort. Look at him.
Gazlowe's here too. Oh, and Orwena. Oh, and Renzik. Oh my goodness. Okay, so many familiar faces are here. Let's start with Gazlowe. Hey, buddy.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
It's a toll booth? You've got to be kidding me. Monty Gazlowe rolls his eyes and laughs softly. I guess you can make money off of anything.
Bilgewater is on the job.
Yeah. Biff here seems to be the Q order enforcer. You no pay toll, I make your head roll. Who uses the Gallywix priority lane? Lane isn't for Gallywix, just named good. Lane named after Gallywix, so he no shut us down. He like his name on things. Okay. Sounds good, I guess. Alright, so that's the priority lane. The rest of us plebs need to stand in this lane, which is fairly long. And here's the toll booth assistant.
You got a problem?
You don't want to be shot, you pay the toll.
Whatever.
Oh god, but I want to get down there so bad. Alright, Gazlowe, do you have any money?
What needs fixing?
Lots of these workers are headed to a venture camp just down the road. That's a great first stop for information. We'll pay the toll booth fee. It's best to just play along for now.
Get out there. We just want to visit the mining camp.
You ain't going nowhere till you pay.
Well, it doesn't look like Gazlowe's gonna spot me. So I guess we're using our
What you
own
got?
gold. There's lots of business heading to the North Venture mining camps lately. That's big bucks for us. You want to go in, you pay the toll. Simple. Well, why are you letting some of those goblins go in without paying? Like that one who just walked by. Oh, they've got Darkfuse work badges. We don't upset Darkfuse enforcement. Blackwater's got a good thing going on here. If the boss man ain't picking on us, we ain't gonna upset the apple cart. Okay, got it. Well, I guess we have no choice. I want to go to the mining camp, so I'll pay the toll.
Back to it.
Here. This should cover us.
All paid. Move along.
Wait, Gazlowe spotted us after all. What a good guy. Alright, I guess we can head down into this brand new zone. It's called the Verdant Gutters. Who knew that this was on the other side of the Ringing Deeps? I guess the goblins did, because here you have it. They blasted their way through. This looks rather beautiful. I can't wait to explore some more. The War Within expansion itself seemed to be primarily Alliance focused. A lot of the characters we were dealing with were Alliance characters. A lot of, you know, the primary races at play. There was a lot of dwarves, obviously, worked into the storyline. So I would hazard to say that the War Within was an Alliance-focused expansion. So the fact that the first major update, 11.1, is Horde-focused, I think it's really, really awesome. We've got to bring some balance. And as I was saying earlier, I'm a lifelong Alliance player, so I'll be the first to admit, I don't know a lot about some of the Horde heroes or the Horde races, and I'm very excited to learn more about the Goblins especially, who have always been a very interesting race. The manager's deflecting. See what the workers know while we distract him. Alright. Before we do, I kind of want to check in with everybody. Orwena's here.
From above.
I go where my visions guide me. I noticed you aren't hiding as much, Orwena. I try to honor my people's tradition, but the visions and stopping the black blood come first. Understood. What do you think of all this chaos? I'm glad Gazlo and Renzik are here. I'm used to working at a greater distance from people. They seem to thrive in this environment. Understood.
Let nature take its course.
Alright, let's speak to some of the managers. We've got Ishkikli, venture engineer. I didn't sign up for this. What's the job here? This was a venture company mining operation, but now lots of cartels are getting their hands into things. The best jobs are up here in the north. The jobs in the south are the worst, I heard. In the southern work sites, workers just disappear, and hazard pay is only an added 10%. It's awful. Alright, thanks for the info.
This is bad, but at least I'm not in the south mines.
Noted. Over here we've got Abiri.
Is that yours?
Come to blame me for the wall, too? I inventory the explosives, but I don't decide where they go. What happened here? Hey, our job is to get things done, not ask a bunch of questions. Some order came in to blow up the wall, so we did it. If somebody sent a bogus work order, that's not on us. Okay, thanks for the info.
Somebody wanted a hole in the wall. I don't know who, but it sure wasn't the dark fuse.
Interesting. And then last but not least, we've got Trella over here, who is a Steamwheedle admin.
Got a special recipe for you.
You don't look like Dark Fuse inspectors. What can you tell me about the Dark Fuse? Dark Fuse enforcement are the security and overseers for this outfit, so they think they can push everyone else around. And they can. I'm here to track work hours of the venture team. Pure admin gig. So, excuse me, I've got to get back to work. I just want to finish my contract and bring my cash back to pay my rent and Undermine. Alright, thanks for the info.
I just handle the paperwork and try to stay off the dark fuse radar.
Got it. Alright, Gazlo. Here's what I've learned.
Got a problem? I got solutions.
I don't want to judge any goblin by who they worked for, but when it comes to Dark Fuse, we got to. Alright, well, before we get too deep into this, could you tell me more about the different goblin cartels? Sure, I can explain the cartels, Torella. They're basically big groups that focus on some specific area of business. There are 4 major cartels currently in Undermine. Steamwheedle Cartel, Venture Company, Blackwater Cartel, and Bilgewater Cartel. Dark Fuse Enforcement is new. They don't seem like a proper cartel. Dark Fuse seems more like Gallywix's personal enforcers to me. Alright, well let's start with Bilgewater. I'm the Bilgewater Trade Prince right now, so that's the cartel I know the most about. Most folks know us as the engineers and masters of all things that go boom. It's pretty accurate, honestly. Bilgewater's had a rough time of things. Jaster Gallywix was the trade prince just before me. Thrall asked me to take over after Gallywix abandoned the cartel and the Horde. See, Gallywix made some bad deals and didn't want to stick around when the bill came due. So because of that, Gazlo is now sort of the Horde representative for the Goblin race, is my understanding. Next up, who are the Blackwater? The Blackwater Cartel is led by Baron Revelgaz. He was the Baron of Booty Bay and leader of the Blackwater Raiders when they were pirates. Now he's a trade prince, and the Blackwater are a cartel focused on controlling trade and shipping. If it has to do with travel, Blackwater's the crew. Revelgaz is a decent guy, though, if you don't mind the piracy thing. Next up, who are the Venture Company? The Venture Company is a cartel that prizes profits over everything else, usually. They're mostly into lumber, ore, or any other natural resource they can find. If they can dig it up or cut it down, Venture Company is going to make money off of it. Their drilling and cutting gear ain't half bad either. I don't know who their leader is right now. It was Mogul Razdunk for a while, but not anymore. Not after the Motherlode debacle. And last but not least, tell me about the Steamwheedles. The Steamwheedle cartel is where I used to work. You see them at Gadget-Stan, Mudsprocket, Ratchet, everywhere. They've done everything. These days, they're known for their alchemy, potions, and poison. Excuse me, Mr. Raven. Thank you. Selling the best product they can make. Marin Noggenfogger, a friend of mine, took over as trade prince a while back. He's well known for his Noggenfogger elixirs. So, can members of cartels change cartels? Yeah, I used to work for Steamwheedle back in the day. I try and treat my folks fair, but sometimes you get a better deal from the other cartels. And when another day comes, we can always try to win them back. Okay, well thanks for all that information. That was really good backstory on the goblins and their organization.
All parts accounted for.
Maybe whoever wanted that wall blown up also wants our attention here. We gotta dig deeper.
It's lonely at the top.
Bigger and more dangerous than Opportunity Point. These south mines sound real bad, even if you have a high tolerance for bad working conditions. What are they mining? Something here is worth big money. We'll need to check it out. I'll head past the big Dark Fuse camp with Renzik, stealth mode. Make a big distraction for us, will ya? I'm sure you can slow down production while you're over there.
Do us proud.
We can also chat with Orwena.
So, your path leads you here.
What riches are they mining out of the earth? Could this deep digging be related to my visions? Surely these goblins would not find value in something like black blood. We must get a closer look. Together we will gain insight into their operation.
I'll guide you well. I fear I know what they are digging up. Let us be sure.
Sounds good. And then Renzik said, I'll use your distraction to learn more, and ran that way. So we'll follow Orwena. And as we do, we get to explore this new zone. We've got some very goblin-coded music in the background here, which I do really like. It is interesting to think that Gallywix literally returned for the first time in years. We haven't seen him since the 4th war, so that was... when did that expansion come out? 2019? 2020? It has been a long time. I thought we were clear of that backstabbing weasel, but apparently not. He's back, and of course, he's aligned himself with the big bad. That seems to be his MO.
Of whoever brought down that wall.
We just slayed that goblin there.
Me the culprit gets a promotion and a corner office at the Galagio.
Interesting. So as you no doubt hear, Gallywix is the author of this document we just picked up. This document requires anyone with information about who opened the Western Wall to bring the information to their supervisor. It details the reward, a promotion to working inside Undermine. It also includes a promise of the favor and appreciation of Gallywix. Gazlo will no doubt want to know about this. So it looks like the wall out there wasn't supposed to be breached, because in doing so, it brought this entire operation to the attention of everyone in the surrounding area. Seems to me like maybe someone on the inside isn't a big fan of Gallywix rolling back in and taking responsibility for all of this. It appears, as we saw in that brief cinematic, that Gallywix is indeed working for Xal'atath. We knew Xal'atath wasn't dead, of course. It was way too easy to defeat her at the end of the expansion. But this is the first time we've actually seen her. So, it's confirmed that she's back. What she wants with this black blood and why she's using the goblins to get it, I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll find out. There are a ton of these Dark Fuse goblins around here, who, from our conversation with Gazlos, detailed that they're probably essentially Gallywix's personal muscle. There's a suspicious canister over here.
Blood. They must be bringing it from the south.
So that is what they're mining in the south, and that's what makes the south so dangerous. They're mining it down there and then hauling it up here, and as you can see, all the haulers are exhausted. These crates used to leak even more than they do now. Well, that's a bad sign. Okay, wow. The goblins work fast, don't they? That's one thing you can always count on about goblins, is they work fast. Look at this whole setup they've got back here. I mean, they can't have been working on this very long. We surely would have noticed it before now, and we've only been here on these isles for 6 months or so. Alright, we're taking out a lot of the dark fuse. Let's see if we can ask someone about these shipments.
I ain't done nothing.
A new face? Great to see you. I'm Zerdo, and I specialize in getting people what they need. Welcome to my shipping desk. How can I help? Well, I'd like to learn more about the process here.
Meet me by the south gate, friend. I'll clock out and clue you in.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
South. That seems more like what I saw in my vision.
I'm not sure where Orwena is to speak to me right now. Perhaps she's a telepath, but anyway. Guess that's where we're gonna head. What do we have over here? This is, whoa, this is a rocket drill. Right here is a safety manual. Keep parts of all bodies inside the rocket drill during transit. Seatbelts may be provided at your destination. If seats are unavailable, one may be purchased at the destination. The rocket drills operate at unsafe noise levels. Warning sirens may be disabled to avoid startling drill operators. Rocket drills move at high speeds and make sudden stops. Unplanned stops may be followed by unscheduled explosions. Well, there you have it. This thing is just a beacon of safety. Alright, let's take out a few more of these dark fuse workers. The more managers we take out, the more we can hinder this whole mining operation, I hope. Also take out a few of these enforcers, because I'm sure they won't hesitate to take me out in return, so may as well beat them to the punch. Alright, I just need to take out one more manager. Who are you? You're a muscle. Not who I'm looking for, but I suppose I'll take you out just the same. Manager. Lots of muscle. There's a manager right over there. Light him up. I'll light you up. Alright. Muscle's coming to protect his manager. A little too late, though. From what we can see of all the workers around here, they seem exhausted, demoralized. No one seems to like working for this operation, that's for sure. Alright, this must be the south gate we heard about, so we'll check this area out. Oh, and here's Renzik. The employees are being worked to death based on these time cards.
Let me just clock out over here. So let's get what you need, eh? I accept gold. Over here!
Alright.
What now?
Look, we can't just assume the worst of everybody. Their situation has been bad for years. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah,
Also, this music that is kicked in, this almost sultry jazz, wow. I don't know that we've ever heard music like this in World of Warcraft. This is very unique and different. I like it. Monty Gazlo says, all eyeballs were on you. That was great. And you brought us a new resource. This Zerdo fellow? Good thinking.
Nice chat.
What'd you find? Gallywix is controlling the Dark Fuse directly and wants to know who worked against him. We could have an ally out here. That's a big clue, Tarola.
Do what's proud.
That's what I thought, too. Alright, let's see what Orwena has to say next.
To me.
My visions suggest there is more to the south. We should move on soon. Does this goblin you discovered have more information?
I saw the black blood in my visions, but not all of that machinery.
How's about a tour?
Clearly Zerdo is willing to do anything for money, so guess that's what we'll have to do.
Oh,
Let's pay him.
I got what you need.
You're new here, right? I can tell by your questions. But don't worry, Zerdo's your best pal. I'll give you a personalized tour. Gutterville, the venture company town, is just south down the road. It'll be informative and interactive. You can't ask for a better experience, trust me.
Hey, trust me. Who's your
Alright.
pal?
You don't mind if I charge by the minute, do you? I'm just kidding. We can chat about some kind of payment in Gutterville, assuming you enjoy the tour.
You owe me.
This guy's just stalling.
It's fine. He's there, though. Show us what you got. Sure thing, boss. This way. On your left, Venture's new Mark 78 Black Blood Extractor. Woo! Give it a whirl.
Wait, this tour is interactive? Okay, we get to test out the extractor drill, X78.
Imagine how much black blood that baby is dug up. Am I right? Well, it's low on coolant. Everybody move! Well, you know, that happens a lot. Let's go to the town.
Yeah, let's get out of here quick before someone notices we were responsible for that. Alright, Zerto. Town. Let's go.
I ain't done nothing.
We've had a lack of coolant lately. They're hoarding it down south, I bet. Besides, the X78 was always more buggy than the X71. Whatever you say. Let's continue this tour.
Hey, trust me. Okay, let's go.
There though, wait. Oh, Wayna, are you okay?
Oh.
What have they done? I must have a closer look.
I see what she's looking at. Talara, stick with Orwena. Catch up with us at Gutterville when you can. Sounds good, guys.
The roots brought us both here.
I lack words.
I shall watch for you.
The land aches underfoot. These pipes carry black blood north in a massive volume. I've never seen the land become infected this rapidly. Clear away the rot. Perhaps we can save it yet. I'll go after the structures. Point out weak spots as you find them, and I will focus our assault.
The world watch over you. Follow me. We will stop this atrocity.
So we still need to learn more about what the black blood is, and specifically why Xal'atath wants it. But from my understanding, the black blood is essentially blood of the old gods, so corrupted, evil substance that's been buried in the earth for who knows how long. So whatever Xal'atath wants it for, I'm sure it's no good. Alright, how do I... Ah, here we go. Get rid of those pipeline valves, and we can use Orwena's abilities to do that. There are so many gross creatures. This is not just like oil or some other regular liquid substance. This black blood almost has a mind of its own, and you can see as it forms into these aggressive creatures. There's things called pus globs, there's things called gore walkers. All kinds of nasty stuff that we need to get rid of.
I am out of range.
Gotta shut off this pipe back here. There we go.
I require a target.
Well, here's a target for you. Should be one more pipeline over here. Fortunately, we've been hit by a slime bolt, which reduces our movement speed, but I do have wings to help counteract that a little bit. Alright, here's the final one.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Don't touch that. What are you doing?
Hi. Who are you, Pansy?
Blood. You have no idea.
I know it's bad, but you're making things worse.
Are we? Or are we making things better? You stand there, guys. I'll be right back. Our quest requires us to kill 2 more pus globs. So let's do that, and then we can talk some more. 1. As you can see, lots of other heroes have noticed the big hole in the wall and have come to investigate as well. It's not just us here today, as I predicted earlier. It is busy here in the verdant gutters. Alright. Who's fighting me? You! You followed me all the way down here, forming pus glob? It'll take some dedication. Alright. Yeah, let's chat with these 2.
You have found me.
I mistrust any of the goblins responsible for this pipeline. Be cautious, Tarala.
May you lend your song to hers.
What are you doing here? Sabotaging? I can understand that. Things are way out of hand. But if we explode this pipe here, it'll get even worse. Black blood everywhere. Maybe together we could come up with something real to do. Meet me in Gutterville. We'll talk more away from these awful slimes.
Oh, and I was gonna chat all day. It's dangerous here. We can talk more in town.
Alright, well it seems like not everyone agrees with the whole black blood extraction plan, so that's good. We may have met an ally. Pansy. Now, when they said town, did they mean just this tiny little encampment filled with trash? I guess so. I guess town is a subjective word. Here's Zerto. I guess this is where the tour ended up, and here's our new friend Pansy.
What needs fixin'?
Keep your voice down. I've never seen so many spies in Gutterville.
Do what you gotta. Off you go then. Wow, look who it is.
I thought we could talk here in Gutterville, but it feels tense. They're all venture company, but I don't recognize a lot of them. Word is Gallywix sent down a bunch of workers who are sympathetic to him so they could spy on us. Clear out some of these turncoats. If any of them report to Overseer Gozik that we're working against the pipeline, he'll go after my people.
Will that do now?
Bilgewater on duty.
What information is Gallywix after here in Gutterville? Let's see if some of these goblins will give us a hint. Let's start with any Bilgewater goblins we can find.
Bilgewater is on the job. Hold up. I see a goblin I know. Hey there, friend.
Keeble? He's your friend?
What?
Keep your voice down. Of course I recognize Gazlo, but we gotta keep this on the lowdown. Can you tell us what's going on here in Gutterville?
Can't talk now. Try old crazy Benny. He'll tell you some weird stuff, but he gets facts mixed in too.
Oh, sorry to put you on the spot. Thanks.
We do love when facts are mixed in. Alright, let's go speak with Conspiracy Theory Benny. Whoa.
You saw ghosts?
Is the ghost maybe this giant face behind you there, Benny?
What you got?
You're looking
Watch
for the...
your step.
Sorry. You're looking for the real truth? I've got all the juicy stuff, but we gotta whisper. What are these spies trying to find? Benny looks around nervously, then speaks. Gallywix has given out big rewards to find the folks working against him. It's turning all the goblins against each other. Pansy knows the truth, I think. Pansy?
Look, this project is slowly killing my crew. Blowing up the wall was my cry for help.
Ah. Now we know who blew up the wall.
I knew you was worth something. I've got a reward to collect.
Zero! What the heck?
Oh, this smoke. I can't see a thing.
And Zero sold us out for some coin. Of course he did. He sent this extractor drill after us. Luckily I was able to turn it off. Alright, Pansy.
Then it's business, is it?
So why did you explode the wall? It was a big risk to do it, but I was out of options. I couldn't get help from Undermine. They got their own problems. So I made some noise and hoped that somebody out your way would care about this black blood. Looks like I was right.
Off you go, then.
I hope Renzik catches up with Zerto before he can blab, but we shouldn't count on it.
Gotta.
Alright, well, I'll leave you guys to chat. Let's go see if we can get rid of some of those greedy turncoats.
It's my problem.
Who invited you down here anyway? You're spying for Gallywix. Admit it. I've got a direct line to Gallywix's ear. Not sure that's something you should brag about. I bet his ears are disgusting. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them around. Alright, we just gotta get rid of 6.
Yeah.
I'm reporting this, are you? Or will I disintegrate you with my dragonfire first? Not the face! So there's a flight master here that we can check out.
Oh, I'm glad we mixed
Unlocking Gutterville as a flight point if we need to fast travel around here. Now let's take out a few more turncoats.
This my problem?
You're not reporting it, greedy turncoat. Not on my watch.
You looking for trouble?
Gallywix will pay big if I get rid of you.
Is that yours? Next time.
Alright, one more turncoat to go. And I see just the one. Hello there.
This my problem? Watch your step.
Alright, there should be enough of Gallywix's spies taken out. I love how the name of this quest was Snitches Get Stitches. That's hilarious.
I told you to use the manifold.
There were more spies than I expected. It's hard to have faith in the venture company, but we're not all like that.
Oh, and I was gonna chat all day.
I got a team of engineers. All of them got families. They keep having horrible accidents and infections from the black blood. I just couldn't stand another death. I opened the wall. I wanted it to bring us some hope. You show up and want to stop the black blood. It doesn't do anything good to stop these pipes up here. We gotta get to the pump station. So, my crew and the pumps, they're all at the same station, but we should hurry.
What do I do now? Help me save my folks from the dark fuse and this job, and I'll help you shut it all down.
Sounds good to me.
We are aligned in purpose.
Exactly. Alright, I guess we need to meet everyone at the pump station, which is apparently in Writhing Fields, just to the south here. Question is, can I fly in this new zone? I can't. Have wings, will travel, after all. Ah yes, here's the pumping station. Oh god, this place is way worse. They were right. The further south you go, the grosser this place gets. That's for sure. Wow, this is a big pump station.
I thought if
I
just got him out of Undermine.
They didn't make it.
Wow, look who it is.
I can't believe it. Zerto must have told Overseer Gozik about me. This is a clear message to stop.
Do what you gotta.
This crew trusted me. They're my family. We gotta see if any of them survived. I have other engineers who ain't here. They must have fled into the field. Rozzy, Keats, and Glizza are out there. Find them, bring them home.
Oh, and I was gonna chat. I won't let the Dark Fuse or Gallywix bully us. We're shutting this all down.
Heck yeah, Pamsy.
Your path leads you deep.
I'll give you a hand, Pansy. Buddy, save the rest of her crew.
Got it. The horrors of the black blood here cannot be underestimated. The strength of it in this place is causing my visions to feel distant, like odd whispers. Kill the manifestations of this rot before they grow stronger.
My visions are clouded. I need to clear my head.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do for everybody. We'll make the priority rescuing the engineers. And then hopefully we can kill some blood monstrosities along the way. Holy crap, look what they've done! This place looks like hell, to be honest. Alright, Keats is still alive. Everything out here is on fire, literally and figuratively. Pamsy sent me. The pump station's safe.
Time. Headed back to the station.
Yeah, get out of here. Leave this thing behind. Yeah, this is awful. Wow. The goblins are just extracting black blood with no hesitation. And look what it's doing to the environment. This is bad. Here's another engineer. Hey, Rozzy.
What now?
I hate this place. Well, Pamsy sent me. The pump station's safe.
Break time? I'll go check in with Pamsy.
Yep, see you there. Alright, the last engineer should be down this way. There's so many other heroes here. We haven't actually seen many blood monstrosities, so we're gonna have to hunt a bunch on our way back up. This is just absolutely chilling to walk through this area. Hey, Glizza, stop running!
What? I'm working.
What are you doing out here? This place is deadly!
What now?
Pamsy sent me. The pump station's safe.
You got it. Oh, thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. I'll meet you back there. I've got to go kill some blood monstrosities first. There's a huge one up there. Let's go kill it. First we'll kill this bloated abscess. Ew. Even the name is disgusting. Ah. He died before I could even get a hit in. I mean, it's good that so many heroes are here fighting against the Black Blood, but hard for me to complete my quests. Luckily, as I said, I do have wings, so let's see if we can take the high ground. Here we go. Find some monstrosities. Some slimes. seems like these things that I'm killing, I guess they're not the right monstrosities? I'm not killing the correct type of monstrosities because those slimes that I just killed didn't add any to my quest bar. Alright, here's another one of the big guys, the enveloping blood eaters. This is definitely one of the right ones. I think he straight up came out of this tube. There we go, that's one down. There's so much gross stuff here, but it's funny that apparently only some of it is the gross stuff we're actually looking for, like these. Enlarged blood ticks. Ew. Yeah, I would definitely consider these monstrosities. They fit in my category, anywho. And when you loot their bodies, you get pulsing pustules. Oh, God. I don't get paid enough for this. This hero work... This is hard work. Alright, here's another one. A gutter gorger. There we go. Now we're killing the right things. We're at 60%. 85%, one more should do it. Oh, here we go. Bloated abscess. Come to mama. Except not really, please keep your distance, because you're disgusting. Oh no, we need actually one more? One more. Alright, fine. There we go. Alright. Hopefully that's enough monstrosities dealt with that Orwena's visions achieve a bit more clarity. Now, let's retreat back to the pump station. How you feeling, Orwena?
You have come
It will take
far.
much more to staunch these wounds. We must not tire.
I shall watch for you.
What about you two, Gazlo and Pamsy?
We get things done.
We made some progress here while you were helping Pamsy's engineers.
We have a plan.
Excellent. Pamsy and I came up with an idea. Since we can't access the controls and we can't blow it up, what if we freeze the pump station? Stay with me. Pamsy mentioned that a lot of the machines up north are overheating lately because all the coolant is being used down south. And it's even harder to get because the blood slimes eat it. What if we found all of that coolant supply and dumped it into the pump station? We put the whole operation on ice and it'd take ages to fix.
All parts, bring the coolant. We'll be ready for it.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, so we need to get chill burst canisters. And before we go, Renzik also has a quest for us. Zerdo's a slippery goblin. Where'd he go, anyway? I was able to track Zerdo's path down to the south near some huge digging machines, but then I lost the trail. Don't worry, we'll get him.
Keep it real.
I followed Zerdo's trail south. I found a nasty piece of work named Gozzik Gogcrane, pushing workers around, talking about another lesson. Zerdo must have snitched to this Gozzik guy, but I need to confirm it. I think this Gozzik will have the proof on him. Gozzik could have given the orders, but looking at that bloody shredder and the marks on Pamsy's crew, I'm sure he got involved personally. You should do the same. Kill Gozzik and check him for any sign that Zerdo got word to him. You'll find Overseer Gozzik in the south by the huge drop-off. Alright, got it. Here's Pamsy's crew. They made it back, but unfortunately the rest of these didn't make it out so easily. What are these? They're called rocket boards? Oh, I want to ride one! Pamsy, please! Help a Drakthir out! I want to ride a rocket board. Alright, maybe later. First, we've got a job to do. We need to collect 12 chill burst canisters, and then we need to slay Gozzik Cogcrane as well. As per usual, we've got our work cut out for us. I am so excited to have another piece of substantial content in World of Warcraft to explore. Ever since the launch of the main expansion, there's been little updates here and there. If you've been following along with the series, then you'll see that we did have some other quests to do, and a lot of the quests were actually in lead up to this major content expansion of 11.1. But having a big chunk of content like this, I'm very, very excited to be here. So obviously this is going to span many episodes. Hopefully you guys will join me along for the journey through 11.1. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds, how Gallywix has gotten involved with Xal'atath, what their plan is for the Black Blood, and most importantly, I cannot wait to explore the goblin city of Undermine. It's going to be great. Before we get there, though, obviously there's a lot of work we got to do in the surrounding areas. Alright, a lot of these slimes have apparently ate the coolant, just as we were told, so killing them provides easy access to the coolant, and then there's some just in canisters around here that we can collect as well. Uh-oh, here's Gallywix. He's in a bloody shredder. Holy moly. The guy's really overcompensating for something, isn't he? I'll give it to you, Gallywix. You put up a good fight, but in the end, we got our revenge. Now, let's see what he had in his pockets. Correspondence from Zerdo. That's exactly what we were looking for. Not sure, I was looking to see if we could read it, but it doesn't appear so. We'll just have to bring it back and report in. Before we go back, we do need 2 more chill burst canisters, so let's pick those up. Go. All right. We're done here. Let's go back to the pump station.
Yo! Be good!
These engineers deserved better. You found proof? I knew it. Not as good as Zerdo himself, but we'll catch up with him in the end. So many heroes here, I can't even get through to hand in these quests.
What's the holdup?
Here you go, Gazlo. He says, get enough to freeze this station solid. Great, that's a good haul. Oh my goodness. So many people, so many mounts.
Nice this'll be a snap.
Here's the plan. If we just freeze the outside, it'll all melt in a bit and go back to normal. But we got Orwena. She can target cracks and leaks in the pipe so the coolant can get inside and really muck things up. Since you gathered all the canisters, I think you should get the honor of freezing the pipe solid. Pamsy has a rocket board, and you'll be able to dispense ice justice down upon the station's key areas. Follow Orwena.
Get out there and get to it.
The real effort begins now. Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed.
I'll join you above and scout the weak points in the pipe.
Not only do I like the sound of dispensing ice justice, most importantly, guess who finally gets to ride a rocket board? Oh yeah, let's do this thing.
I can see weak spots in the pipeline. I will mark them.
Oh, this is so cool. Alright, with Orwena's help, we should know exactly where to toss these canisters. And I finally get to live out my dream of riding on a rocket board. Have rocket board will travel. Music has suddenly gotten extremely epic. There we go. It's done. And in style. All right.
You got a problem?
Nice ice work. Ha! And we get rewards. We get a spell staff, a spell sword, or a thumper. We'll pick up the spell staff.
That might have been more satisfying than a big explosion.
That was pretty cool. I'll give it to you. All right, Renzik, what's our next plan?
Time is money, friend.
Undermine looms in our future.
Have a good one.
These engineers have been through a lot. Let's make sure they're good. Maybe they can shed some light on Undermine.
Keep it real.
How you doing, Glizza?
What you got?
These were my friends. They came out here to get away from all the backstabbing and infighting in Undermine. I'm sorry, Glizza.
Undermine needs someone looking out for the little guy.
What are you doing, Razzie?
You got a problem?
We stopped the job, but we already sent so much of the black blood to Undermine. They have tons of it. That's awful.
We cannot let black blood spread.
Agreed. What about you, Keats?
What you got?
Gallywix just pushed his way in with a new crew and new guns. It ain't right. Why don't no one do nothing about him? Somebody should. Gallywix has to be stopped, once and for all. Agreed, Renzik.
What's up? Be good.
Our next stop should be Undermine.
Have a good one. Keep it real.
We've done what we could here. It's time to get a look at Undermine. Pamsy's got a contact, a venture goblin named Grimla. We can start there when we arrive. Let's get Gazlo and get going. Undermine's not the kind of problem you solve with a knife. We need someone like Gazlo on board for this. You know, the builder and leader type.
Have a good one.
Alright, guys. It seems that all roads do lead to the goblins' capital city of Undermine. Welcome to World of Warcraft: The War Within patch 11.1. I really hope you guys enjoyed your first look at the expansion. If you're new around here, I hope you enjoy our lore-focused look at the World of Warcraft expansions. It's been something that I've not only enjoyed creating for you guys, but I've enjoyed for myself. Oftentimes, as World of Warcraft players, you get so caught up in trying to do things quickly, running through zones, running through quests. Taking the time to slow down, look around the areas, and actually read the quest dialogue has done wonders for me and my enjoyment of this game, so hopefully it conveys that same feeling to you. We'll continue our adventures through 11.1 here, and if you need to get caught up on anything that's happened in the War Within so far, I'll link the full playlist down below, so you can get caught up with our adventures of Tirala the Drakthir here in the War Within. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys back here again real soon.